Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us with BC. We are going to be talking about TAMA and TAMA microcurrents. So too bad that you guys didn't get a chance to meet with us at the show, but we're going to make it happen here for you. This is what you would have seen at the show, the devices that are going to be presented, and you are going to get to see some of the products that we're going to walk around and show you that you would have done if you were at the show. So TAMA technology is patented, and you're going to say, what does that mean? We're going to go through multiple ways of explaining this specific technology because it's not really easy. A patent is given when something is very unique. Yes, sometimes you can tweak something very slowly and just get yourself a patent. But in this case, we're going to explain to you that this is really a technology-driven patent. So TAMA works on multiple layers of the body. So we are detoxing, lifting, toning the muscles, and also rebuilding skin integrity back into the body. Just because of the fact that it's not just age sensitive, it's also to do with the body going through many layers of attacks of toxicity throughout our lives. So as I mentioned, for the patient's benefits, there is no downtime with TAMA. The client is going to be feeling very refreshed and lifted. They're going to really love the treatment. It's a subsensory, so there is no twitching, no modification of the skin textures. It's going to just look firmer, tighter. The client is going to feel better all around because of the fact that TAMA works a little differently than any other equipment that is out there that is called a microcurrent. And I want to explain to you what a microcurrent is. A microcurrent is a device that you become a part of it. And that's when the circuit is closed and becomes a closed loop circuit. That is an electrotherapy equipment. You become a part of the circuitry, otherwise the circuit is open. And that's what FDA requires and identifies these kind of equipments. So next, the technology innovation, we've got two systems for you. We've got a Blue Onyx Pro, and we also have Blue Onyx Quad. Every system comes with a tablet. These are our first generation of the systems. The other two generations, the new generations or generation number 2, are Blue Pro, Blue Quad. These guys are giving you guys 800 microamps, where these people are giving, these devices are giving you 500 microamps. Now, what does it mean? How does it work? The current is a little bit higher on these devices just because we are going to do a total body reset, a new method that we're going to introduce to everyone on this in this September of 2020 at our conference. So stay tuned for that. Sherry will be here, so we are going to probably go live and show you how that works. We designed an equipment that works around you, just like a nice piece of machinery that lets you be in control. You are in control of this, yet you are in control of your treatment room. It is very important that you get to be able to enjoy your treatment. It's not about thinking about how many times you have to go across, which muscle do I have to worry about, is this the belly of the muscle or the insertion or the origin. We try to think that for you. Doesn't mean that you are not going to learn it. We are very big in training. We are very, it's our job to empower you with what you can do and deliver to your clients. So let me walk you through our tablet, because that's something kind of not too many people know what our tablet can really do. So you have options of profiles. There are profiles for detoxing. There are profiles for TAMA profile that everyone gets these. from 1 to 5 profiles based on ethnic background and your client's Fitzpatrick and skin texture. We will teach you that. But you can always see what each of them are designed for. You can see profile 1 is what is it for. You can see that this is an age management or prevention protocol where you have multiple levels of treatment processes. TAMA program is very effective, so you only see your client once a week for age management and just 20 minutes. I'll prove it to you. So we're going to go select that, and you get to see your movements. You can redesign this thing and see it's less than 20 minutes. That's a total time. Total time of when your probes touches the skin and when the device tells you, you're done, we're finished. It goes through all the movements, and you can go back, and I'm gonna show you something else. These are all the movements that you are going to do in that 17 minutes. Every one of these are videotaped. Every one of them is going to show you how these movements are actually done. So you can train someone who's going to be working for you as you go along. Hopefully your business is going to grow like everyone else that owns a TAMA. One of our clients actually wrote in Osmosis Group that she had 400% increase in her sales. So it's pretty good. So I'm going to put this down, and it's going to be, this is the kind of things that you guys are going to see. So we're going to go back, and these modalities are going to be selected. So I'm going to explain what all of this is. I just wanted you to get a chance to actually see the TAMA profile or TAMA prototypes work for you. Oh, I have one more that I really, really like. So there are times that not everyone fits within that 5 protocols. There are times that we want to do just a special tweak into the things. We call it spot treatment, and every one of them is located and explained what you would be doing. But one of my favorite ones is this. Let's say you have a client that you just have given up. You've tried everything. You come to us and say, Tina, Darcy, somebody has to help me. We're here to help you. You give us a picture of your client. There is a client intake sheet. You fill out, and we walk you through it, because it's very important that we understand what your client is made of. And then we can design a protocol. It can be a few stages. It could be 1, 2, 3, sometimes 16. It all depends on what that client needs. So the picture will be allocated on your Just For Me protocol, and you are going to see that, and you're going to have that as after you have done a few series. You can always compare before and after picture. Very important, don't you think? So with that said, let's go back to our presentation. By the way, the reason you see the Gen 1s, we know that our prices may be a little bit pricey for some of our EC members. We do have Gen 1s lightly used. These are lightly used, but we have refurbished it, which means the power supply, which is the battery, is replaced. It's a brand new battery. It can go for 2 million hours. Oof, long time. What I'm trying to explain to you is that the battery is one way of us making sure that you never ever put your device, your probes on somebody with 110 volts across their face. No. So let's go from, and doesn't mean that the battery means your device is not strong enough. Ours is strong enough. So let's go from this. I'm going to show you the FDA cleared K number. Very important, guys. And yes, TAMA medical equipments are manufactured in a registered, licensed facility. This is our number. This is our operating number. These are the things that you can actually see. Every device that we sell has a 3-year warranty. Also, I want you to know that having design engineers like myself and my business partner Ali on your side is a pretty good deal. I'm also a licensed esthetician. Oh, one more thing. I'm also Six Sigma Green Belt certified. What does that mean? No, I'm not gonna do Kung Fu for you. What Green Belt means, in the arena of design and quality systems, and please show these systems that we have passed. We passed all of these. This is not just built to meet. We actually built, designed, passed these specifications. Now, Green Belt Six Sigma means that you only have one failure in 1 million quantity of devices designed. I have received my Green Belt. Every darn part that goes out of this door has to go through my scrutiny. Every single one of them. I make sure that you receive the best, the highest, top-notch system that is only you deserve to have. All right, next. This part is FDA cleared, and it does have a K number. So what that means, why do you want to use something like this? This is a silver threaded glove. What it does, silver is it's antimicrobial. So if you're working on someone with rosacea, acneic issues, they need to be detoxed. You use gloves to do that, but lightly movements. The light movement helps you with the lymphatic drainage. We use our detox waves to do this because it speaks to the lymphatic system. It speaks to your nerve endings. It tells you, hey, let go, awaken. It's okay for you to work. Because that's what our body does when we are in harm. Inflammation is a form of some kind of a harm that is around our cells, and our cells don't want to deal with it. So they just kind of keep up. The next one is after 6 sessions, that's like once a week session, you want some results. These pictures, we will post it later on so you can actually see them because the light isn't helping you to see everything just right. This is a 6-session treatment. More of one-time treatments. These are one-time treatments. Happy clients means you're going to be happy with us. Tama doesn't have salespeople. We don't have sales reps. All we have is me, Darcy, Valeria, Kylie to speak with you. And what you will see, all these nice people that you see that keep posting about Tama everywhere, is really of the heart, the goodness of their heart that they're doing for us. And I wanted to say on the record, guys, thank you. We really appreciate you. We're here to help. Once you commit and purchase a Tama, Tama commits to make you successful. When you do a treatment, that's one treatment. A client that purchased a Tama did it after she had her training. This other treatment that you see here is done in a medical setting. If you have heard of a PRP, which is the plasma enriched procedure, what we have done here is we used our detox wave, and then we use our dermal wave, which means pushing product in. And in this case, 4 days later, she was totally cleared. Amazing, she was static. This was hands-free treatment. You're gonna say, okay, what does that mean? I'll explain. Oh, you see another before and after? That is 6 sessions with Tama Buluonics. And also, you guys might have seen, you know who, she came to see us. She was also in New York, and she came to see us at our little apartment that we had rented, and we did a quick treatment on her, about 25 minutes treatment. And this is what you see, a before and after picture. At the same time, we did a hands-free treatment on her husband. Yes, we had to use 2 devices. So that's a before and after treatment. And the before and after treatment. I really didn't touch him, I just put pads on him. Another 6-session treatment, this is done by using the probes. And I'll show you all the implements that Tama has to offer in a few seconds, while we're going to ask Ali to get into more detailed of how Tama works. And this is another treatment. A lot of us have issues with the neck, This is one time. And this is also a hands-free treatment. We call it Tamaderma. And Tamaderma is versus dermal injections that we are doing it hands-free. This other one is a hands-free treatment called Tamabella versus Kybella. Anything that is out there, we want to empower you so you can offer something that is holistic, that is really helping your clients look better, feel better, instead of putting toxin into their body. So the Kybella is dangerous. We need that pad of fat that is under our skin. It's there for a job to do, which means protecting us against harm. So if you get rid of that, so people don't like this double look, so we just put pads on them. We make them sit for 30 minutes. We do other work with them. Maybe you're doing waxing, maybe you're doing eyebrow, whatever else that you could be doing. You could be implementing that in this case. So in 30 minutes, she could actually look like that. Acne is another issue. Acne is a lot of times we look at it as a possibility of sebum getting stuck in the cell where it can't just get out. So that means what? Toxins stuck in there. So we could actually clean that up for you. 7 days later, just of one session. Isn't that amazing? This is just amazing. So you can actually help people to clean their skin, clear up their body, get rid of toxins that are stuck in their body, help the lymphatic system to move. I want to let you know that the lymphatic system, as we all know, doesn't have a pump. What our lymphatic system depends on is your heartbeat and your lungs. So the proper heartbeat, proper breathing help us move all the toxins and get rid of it. So what does that mean as we get older? We don't move as much. So exercise is a big deal. And sometimes when people come to our tables in our treatment room, we would like to help them with all of that. So Tama can do that while you're doing a treatment. So we do it as a multi-sections or multi-ports, which means we offered a Tama protocols where you use the Tama to give you different outputs. This different outputs, it just means ports. What it means is that you're going to be delivering the treatment throughout the body. I want you to know something that is very important. Us humans are made of water. This is water. When there is electricity out there, when there is like a tornado or some kind of a thunder, they tell you not to go into the body of water. You know why? Because electricity travels through water. Look, it's everywhere, even into this little tiny bubble. Do you see that? So when you place the probes of Tama on anywhere on that body, you're going to have that current go through the whole area. The truth is this, that when you are measuring the current, you should be measuring across the whole body, not just selectively. So we measure across the whole body. We believe that only 800 microamps max is what you need. We never really use even 800 in our treatment room. But we offer it because sometimes you want to do a red carpet lift, a bride, somebody wants to look great for a few days. You want to be able to give that to them. So we have offered it to you. Less current is healing, guys. This is just a representation of what we are made of. As we get older, the water retention in our body goes down. So maybe because the toxicity goes up. Waveforms. There is a catch here because we used a very fun name for our multi-modulated frequency current output. We called it Metawave because can you imagine that mouthful of blah, 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 and everybody is gonna say, what did you say? So we said, let's make it simple. Metawave. Why Metawave? Metawave looks like a little umbrella. umbrella that holds everything upside down in it, which means every half wave, could it be square wave, could it be sine wave? The reason we use the square wave is because you can save a lot more energy, you can travel so much energy in that half time than you would if you did just sine wave, because it takes so much time for it to gear up to the maximum current. So why not? We're up against time. Everybody wants things yesterday, don't we? So we are, us women, we're multitaskers. We've got family, friends, girlfriends, this, husband, kids, and we need to run a business, we need to make money, we have to protect everyone else too. So we wanted to make sure that we give you everything in a minute amount of time that we can give you. Now, many people get mixed up with waveforms and time. Frequency is time related. A period is one time that this cycle happens. This is a frequency of when this is going to come up. Just like, well, since this is a public place, I'm not going to use our cycles, but I just did. So what I'm trying to say is that many devices that have multiple channels maybe, or they give you the option to change frequencies, they are allowing you to make this time wider or smaller. So higher frequency will be more of these happening, lower frequency will be like, whoa, things spread out. I hope it makes sense. I don't know how else I can explain this. So while I'm going to walk you around just to show you where Tama is, and where, if you came to us for training, which is free, you can come in. We only have 5 minutes left. Okay, so I'm not going to be showing you. Oh, okay. So we only got 5 minutes left. I'm not going to be able to show you if you were using 2 channels, which means 2 frequencies that if you put in the body, how is that body going to see it? Because Ali has it stimulated, we're pretty geek, savvy, and he understands biology, and we have a line of doctors that actually helps us understand the body. So we have really included the body into our formulas. So let me quickly go through this because I don't want us to be shedding out of this. Our Tama devices is giving you the frequencies that your body requires that is as safe as your earth. That's what it does. So yes, you can say it has to be between 0.2 hertz to blah, 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 20 hertz, 5 hertz, 500 hertz, whatever it is, don't get bogged down. We have designed it so it gives you the magnetic field that is similar to the body of this earth that embodies us. Our magnetic field is around us, it's protecting us. It's our heart that creates the current into our body, and then the nerves take it and give the messages to the brain, who we always think is in control. But seriously, it's your heart that is in control. So the composite frequencies that we were talking about, it looks like this. We gave it color. These colors means nothing. These are not LEDs. I just picked colors because it was easier for me to understand that. So don't get bogged down with the colors either. It is very important that you understand the frequencies work on different layers of tissues, and certain frequencies respond to certain other things. The most important thing for you to take home today is that if I was going to walk out of this door, I need to open that door. And I have to open that door and take this whole body out, correct? Or I'm gonna go into the wall. The first half the frequency that we always implement into our Tama is the skin frequency. So the skin can actually say, yes, we're ready, okay, take it. And yes, I'm listening to you. What are you trying to say? When you're looking at the high current, which is in TENS devices make your muscles twitch. And the microcurrent, they're like microcurrent whispers, and TENS devices screams. When you scream in a room, everybody shuts down. That's what happens to your TENS device. TENS device shuts down nerve endings. Microcurrent, however, whispers. So the nerves are going to say, what? What did you want me to do? And is going to listen to you. So that was the best thing that we could ever remember. Our patents for the devices that we have designed, we have multiple patents. One of them is about the waves that you see, which is the frequencies, the composite frequencies. Another one is about a biofeedback system. What that means is that every one of these devices are measuring, seriously measuring, your composition, your cell composition, and is actually sending back the information. So yes, you can help people that do have blockages, that have issues with their body, because your flow light will not come on, and you're going to have to reduce the current so the body starts healing itself. And no, that's not going to take more than 2 sessions. That's the first session. You're going to be able to deliver. So your client is going to trust you because you are going to deliver what you say. You don't have to come up with excuses. So I'm not sure if this is the time for me to say goodbye, guys. And if you need us to help you, please call us at 602-354-8185. And again, thank you. Thank you, Sherry, for being there for us always. And everyone else,